Hello, me again. Blinked, Son of God, the Most High, Yahshua HaMashiach, Elohim Adonai, Yahweh, Abba, you know, all that great stuff. No man can come to the Father except through the Son. Amen. Uh, so, professional players, they do they do what they do and they do it well. You know what I'm saying? They all do it well. They play this game and they play it extremely well at a really high level. Now, they make mistakes just as we all do, because everyone's human, right? We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. There's only one perfect person to ever exist. He's known as Jesus Christ, right? So us humans, we make mistakes, right? Now, Jesus was perfect in the sense of not sinning. Now we look at something as a game, right? And missing an attack would be considered a mistake in something like a fighting game, right? That's not necessarily a sin, but the point is that humans are flawed, right? Nonetheless, both in terms of sin and in terms of being able to do tasks like perfectly, right? Like, sure, there are like cases where people can do things mechanically, like flawlessly sometimes, right? But I guarantee you, uh, no one can do anything like 100% flawlessly every single time on Earth. Prove me wrong. In the comments, prove me wrong. I want to be proved wrong there, but I just nah. So with that being said, professional players, they play this game and they play it well. Casual players who are trying to get better will have moments where they look or they do things that higher ranked players do. And I'm just rambling a lot here because I have stuff to talk about. Um, but yeah, there will be moments where lower ranked players do things that higher ranked players do, or it looks very similar. I was told 3 years ago that, by doing a simple combo, that I looked like Sandstorm at the time, just for doing a gauntlet combo by another professional player. And I wasn't satisfied by being told that, because I know just because I was able to do a combo that Sandstorm could do doesn't put me on the same playing field as him, right? Like I was aware of that, so I wasn't even happy to hear that compliment. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that there was a huge gap still in between us, like a very very huge gap in between the two of us in terms of our skill at the time, 3 years ago, and even still to this day. But like 3 years ago, when I was told that, um, so with it has more to do with things other than just like attacking, right? Like positioning, and then like where to not move, right? So I'll say it like this, right? Movement, for example. like a fundamental aspect of the game. A tool that is used to avoid attacks, to get into your own attacks, to get into position for your own attacks. Movement is a tool that is used to close the distance between you and your opponent in neutral, to get in so that you can actually attack them and hit them and damage them so that you can take their stock by killing them. But yeah, movement is just a tool that we use in neutral and also in disadvantage and advantage, right? When we're like recovering to stage, it's something that we use then. And let's see here. What am I trying to say with movement exactly? It's how you use it. What are you using your movement for? And then only using it for that. That is a very important question that we should spend time thinking about. We should really spend a lot of time thinking about what we use our movement to do, right? And then keep it very simple. Like, we see a lot of players dash around very fast ever since they added that new dash mechanic, which I don't even do very frequently and consistently. But that is like, it has a time and a place. Everything has a time and a place. You don't always want to ever be doing anything. Well, like sometimes, right? That's not something you always want to always be doing. Is dashing around. Or just dashing on the ground in general. There's times where you dash, and there are times when you don't dash. There are times when you just walk. Right? We've all been in a situation where we've dashed and overshot a punish. We like overspaced because we dashed when we didn't even need to dash. All we needed to do was press the attack button. We've all been there before, right? That's a very small example of what are we using our movement for and not doing too much. A lot of people think moving around very fast and shaking and stuff is pressuring and scaring your opponent, which it can to the untrained player. It can, because I was there at one point. Sporadic movement used to be like my Achilles heel, honestly. And I ask myself why. It's like I wasn't able to really predict what they were gonna do. And I would also find myself getting scared because of their movement. And I remember I was told by Stingray that you shouldn't be scared of movement because movement isn't what hurts you, it's the attack you should always be looking out for. You should be thinking when they're doing said movement, because players are always either going to be doing one or two things. They're going to be either trying to get on the offense, or they're trying to approach you, or they're trying to get away and be on the defense. Or they could be standing still and waiting for you to do something, and then they dodge and then punish what you do, which is technically being on the defense if they're waiting to see what you do. Unless they're initiating with an attack, then they're on the offense. But so if you're using your movement to get into position to attack, you want to make sure you're not doing things that look cool but don't have purpose or reason or intentionality behind them. Most cases, less is more, honestly. So we learn how to do all of those movement techniques and tricks and things like that. Like, we learn how to do the dash dance, which I'm not able to do right now. We learn how to do this. We learn how to dash hop. We learn how to short dash. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to do all this stuff. We learn how to do it, but then we use it accordingly and effectively when it has a time and a place, right? And there's no golden rule book that says, hey, you need to use this movement option in this situation, right? With time and experience, you'll figure out what movement option it takes. The simplest, easiest, quickest route to get to something that's an attack is what you want to be looking for. And if you can do that, then you're looking pretty good, okay? You're looking pretty good. Yep. So the goal for today is the same as yesterday. I want to focus on ground control and also not doing unnecessary movements that I don't have to do. So watching my dash a lot, honestly. Like when I'm dashing, it is a very key thing. All right.
Online. Volkov. Three, two, one, brawl. Three, two, one, brawl.
Let me turn this music down. So, something else that I've been thinking about is typically whenever I start anything new, I don't know if this is stigmatism. If this is a stigmatism that I placed on myself, I hope it's not one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But typically, whenever I start anything new, I'm not that good at it. So, like when Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero came out, I was like, dang, I really need to work hard because I know how I am when things first come out. I'm typically the worst at it by comparison in terms of other people. Like another thing would be ping pong. Like in college, when I first went off to college at A State, uh, they had like a ping pong table in the dorm rooms, and I used to play with people. And I used to be pretty bad, and everyone else used to be pretty good. But then like over time, I got better. But like, I've never just picked something up and just was like, just like not bad at it from the start. Like I never picked up something new and was just good at it. So I think I don't want to say that about myself and like lock it in as something that's true because that could change at any moment, right? By the grace of God, amen. But what I mean though is that like I think that might also have something to do with my ability to adapt. Like I think my ability to adapt on the fly to my opponent's changes in their gameplay has something to do with that fact of me thinking that I'm not the best at things when I first start them.
Volcom.
I'll explain more. uh, so, so this is what I'm saying, right?
two, one, brawl.
To adapt quickly, sometimes I'll be playing a game and I know that there's like an adaptation that I actually need to make, but I won't actually make it. There's an adaptation I'll have to make, but I won't actually make it, and it'll be on my mind, but I won't actually change it in real time. And then always have a very slow learning curve process, typically just based on past experiences with video games that have come out. Like even Battlefield 4, which was one of my favorite video games ever. When I first started playing it, it took me so long to get good. I was so mad at it all the time. I was always raging, and I couldn't enjoy it. But I stuck with it, and eventually I got good or decent enough to enjoy it. I like that. So, I don't know. I'm gonna put some thought into that. Like, what do I need to do to adapt on the fly in all situations, all the time? That's okay.
What a game! Player one wins.
Zestful Flamingo. What a name.
Three, two, one, brawl. Volkov.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Okay. I
Good game. Player 1 wins.
nice. He pulled out.
Volleyball.
By the grace of God.
3, 2, 1, brawl. Three, two, one, brawl! Victory! Player 2 wins. Volkov. Three, two, one, brawl! 2, 1, brawl.
Hold on, Mom. Hold on, Mom. Okay. Oh, yeah? Ooh.
Player 1 wins.
Don't worry about it.
Rematch. 3, 2, 1, brawl. 3, 2, 1, brawl.